Well, as always, lots of things happening at ArtSpace Lima. So Executive Director Sally Windle's here to get us started to talk about what's happening this month. So thanks for joining us, Sally.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so we're going to have the open wall. It's continuing. When's it open till?
Well, we're going to have this unique exhibit open until October 25th. And what this is, it was a spontaneous show. We just asked for the first 20 that wanted to have their work exhibited to sign up, and they did. And what happened is there was another spontaneous event. We found out that there was a photographer from Lima who was a Pulitzer Prize winning photographer for a lot of different publications. So we now have her work in the Brick Gallery. So we've got a lot of work that maybe people have done in the past that they didn't think should be going in an exhibit, but they have it and they like it and they do it, and it's a completely different vibe when you go in and you see all this work. So we're real excited to showcase that work, and we'll have it open, and we've had lots of good responses from the people that have come in, a brand new audience.
That's very exciting. All right, and extended hours for that on Wednesdays too, right?
Right. Every Wednesday we stay open till 8 o'clock because we hear often that we're open like other people are working during their hours. So even though we have Saturday hours, sometimes it tends to get busy. So we have open studio every Wednesday until 8 o'clock at night. And we sometimes have classes then, but we have it open so that you can come in and you can create and give yourself a little bit of extra time to where it's outside that normal work day. So we hope to increase more people coming in by staying open later.
That's awesome. All right, so everybody is like talking about Christmas already, and you guys are too. You've got ornaments that we can make. Tell us about that.
Well, it's never too early to think about maybe some ideas. And for clay, there's a process that you have to create it and fire it and then glaze it and fire it again. So it's good to plan early. And we have on October 16th, we have a clay class, and we're encouraging teams or couples, an adult and a child, or maybe an aunt and a next door neighbor, some of those kind of fun relationships to come in and create. And it's really just open to whoever is here with the ideas. We have an instructor there, and she's got lots of patterns, cookie cutters, textures. And so we want to be able to make as many as we can possibly so that we can get onto that process. And it can be window chimes. It can be just anything hanging on a tree, hanging in a room. But it's that holiday feeling that we're trying to at least get a jump on.
Yeah, exactly. And if you like the clay, there's still clay classes, right?
Right. Every Saturday, it seems like we are selling out with our clay classes. So as long as people are still interested, we'll still have them. And not only that, but we have the clay glazing that once you come in, you can, of course, you have to get it bisque fired, but we have open studio on Saturdays as well. So once the clay class is finished, then you can finish up on doing a second part. But the nice thing is people seem to like to do the clay wheel. They seem to get excited about making bowls and plates. So we're even going to start adding some intermediate classes. So if you've taken that beginning class, then you can expand and do some really creative things.
Wow, that's exciting. All right, well, we were just talking about Christmas, but you guys are going to be involved in something that's Halloween related, right?
Right. And it's kind of that downtown feeling. And we like to be a partnership with all of the other businesses. So there's a Crawloween, and it's a downtown Lima sponsored event. And ArtSpace is on there because we not only will have our exhibit opens, but we'll have some treats. The trick part is someplace else, but we'll definitely be open late on the 16th for Crawloween.
All right. And then this is a fun contest. The Lions Club sponsors something for kids to make posters, right? Tell us about that.
Right. We just got the posters today, and this is the competition for children in middle school. And what they've done, the Lions Club puts out a message, and they've got a really nice presentation. And then the students, they take their own ideas and synthesize that information into a poster. And then the Lions Club collects all posters from the schools, and they will be on display at ArtSpace on the 22nd. We have a reception that will start at 6 o'clock, and the prizes will be awarded. So there's a nice gathering of young art, but also a chance to get an award. And we are happy to display those every year in our third floor gallery.
All right, and one more thing, after school program, how is that going?
Wonderful. We have had such a nice interest in our activities that go on here every day. They're doing something creative. And now that we've got it settled, we've only been doing this for a month. Now we've got some activities that we think we can open it up for some more people. So if anyone is interested, they can give us a call because it's everything. They're looking at the artwork, they're creating artwork, they're actually doing a lot of activities. And it's that chance of the day to be creative and have some fun.
Yeah, that is some awesome stuff happening. And wonderful things, Sally, that you've talked to us about. Thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me always. I appreciate it.
All right, don't go away. New Edition continues in a moment.